My name is Lundo Rapsal, and I'm a student in the 7th year of the monastic college here in Ka-Nying Shedrub Ling Monastery. This is our debate session that we have daily, and it's a major part of our educational system here in the monastic Shedra. In the mornings, we have classes with our teachers that go through the text line by line. In the afternoon, we take those teachings and we have a debate. Debate is something that's based on the Buddhist text of logic, and it's been further kind of developed with a sort of performance element and also a competitive element as well. So it's both an ability and an avenue for creative thinking, intellectual thinking, and also a kind of a performance and competitive aspect to learning. Been debating for a number of years now, and at first there was a bit of a problem with language. For about 1 year I found it very difficult to communicate properly, but after I got over that issue, and then kind of also the confidence to get up in front of people and make your point very enthusiastically and with a certain amount of power, then I found really there was no real difference between me and then the other monks here, even though I'm foreign. Because actually in the monastery there's a number of different cultures, and also once you start to communicate with someone on an intellectual level, then oftentimes the differences between race, culture, and these kind of things start to kind of slip away to a certain extent. What I found with debate, and especially the style of logic upon which debate is based, is that you become very sharp in the way you think, and you can almost immediately see the kind of the faults in other people's reasoning, and you can also make your point very convincingly to others. And that's kind of one of the benefits of learning debate. However, you can't use the vocabulary as such with other people, because it's such a specialized form of language and way of thinking that you kind of have to translate it when you speak with outsiders. But it's very useful in terms of sharpening your thinking. A lot of people who have debated have found that debate is kind of a very unique aspect of the educational system in Tibet and of the Tibetan tradition, and that especially the way in which one acquires knowledge, not just information, but the way that knowledge is kind of born within your consciousness, within your understanding. This is the vehicle in our system is debate. Whereas, for example, in the Western system, maybe more reading books or studying gives birth to knowledge. In our system, then oftentimes it is through debate that you kind of have this moment where you say, "Oh, I understand." However, one of the main, competitive elements is sometimes to, in fact, pick the inferior position and or pick the position of someone else who you maybe don't agree with, and still be able to prove it logically. And this is really a sign of a good debater, if you can pick an inferior position and remain undefeated.